Hello YouTube, this is Camo Master, and this is a video response to TheBCarmine's. He wanted me to do a tutorial on how to make Isaac Clarke and the Left 4 Dead team on the 8-bit versions that was featured in one of my videos. So after this loads up, so the first thing you want to do, if you want to make a successful pixel art, bloody rain. If you want to make successful pixel art, first of all, you're going to want simple craft. You don't need simple craft, but it just makes it all look nice and neat. Keep away from those clouds because it keeps interfering. Anyway, so what we did here is, if you go on the internet and look up Left 4 Dead 8-bit, you'll find a picture of one of these. And what's convenient about it is that it's got each individual thing laid out. So they've pretty much made it out of button looking things. So don't give me credit for making this, because this was a Google Images picture. However, those pictures over there, these big ones over here, were actually pictures that I got off the web. They were high quality and pixelated them myself with paint.net. I'll make a brief outline of that at the end of this video, just for people that are curious. Anyway, but what's going on right now is these guys. So what I did first, yes, I got that picture and anything like that, and pretty much all I did was I got that pixelated picture, and since you see every individual button, I usually have two monitors on, but for the sake of this recording, it's just a lot easier just to have the one screen recording at the one time. So pretty much I got one screen. You don't need two screens anyway, but yeah, you get one screen that's recording the one screen has the pixel art, so then you can look at it, and you look at your Minecraft screen, you can place those blocks down. So first things first, so if you have experience with pixel art, you'll know that you just pretty much need to look at a pixelated picture. Yeah. You need to make a pixelated picture, and then you just look at each individual block, and you think what color would be good for there. So this pretty much, once you get the picture, hang on. Anywho, so pretty much, I'll just give you a brief outline of what mine looks like. Just having a glance at each one, just see kind of if you do have simple craft on, what I kind of used is every block. This will make it a lot easier. So, and if you do have troubles finding out which block goes where, because I know I did on certain pictures, like that Link to the Past one was definitely a pain. But that's one of them. Now Isaac Clarke's a bit more tricky because I was looking for him everywhere in my pictures and in my files and on the internet, trying to find out what picture I used. I know that I used an 8-bit version of something, but for the life of me I could not remember where it's from. I think it's part called Nest World or SNES World or 8-bit World. I really can't remember what it's called. But pretty much it has pixelations of everything. That's where I got Mega Man, that's where I got Alucard, that's where I got Ouija and Simon. You get the idea. So actually, if you have simple craft, it's just the same thing again, except there's not really much I can help with since I can't find the picture. So what I'm going to do here is pretty much, the same goes for the Left 4 Dead one, except this one doesn't have a picture. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to stand right here. This is just so you have a good glance on what each individual block is. I purposely put it on simple craft, so you know which block kind of goes where, because there's a nice smooth outline between each block. So that's the torso and kind of top bit. And from there you go down, and that's the next part. And that's just the leggings and things. Sorry, I really can't help much more about this unless I actually find the picture, or unless I replace every single block. See, about replacing every single block, no one wants to watch me just place every block and say you put 9 this way and you put 4 this way, and that'd be a very boring and long video, so I'd have to paste over parts as well, and you guys wouldn't like that. But hopefully I've kind of showed you how each individual one works. if you mean it by how I made it, as in if I did make it, as in like how I figured out how to do each one, I did actually do that. Like, yeah, as I said before, I got it off Google Images. Don't get me wrong, I don't get a bot to make any of my things. Everything I make is 100% legit. So everything I've made over there, everything I've made here is I haven't done a bot or anything. But I have used stuff like Invented, obviously. In fact, I didn't do inventory edit until I got to, I think it was Alucard, where I started using inventory edit. No, I didn't use that either. But man, hang on, getting off task. So yeah, if you need a more detailed video, just please send me another request. But hopefully I've kind of showed you what's going on here, because there's not really much I can show you apart from Left 4 Dead 8-bit. What I'll do is that I'll show you. I'll go to the 8-bit site and I'll just save it. I'll put a link in the description, and you can save it. Save it and I'll mark it on Paint or something like that. So I marked every individual bit with a certain marker, just to make it easier. So hopefully I've showed you kind of a brief outline on how to do these. I'll definitely show you that picture. That's all I can really say about pixel art, apart from the only real tutorial I can do is place each individual block down, which is very boring. If you do want me to make one of those, I'll be sure to make one. Now, as I said at the end of the video, I'll show you a little thing on just how I make these big ones. So how I make the big ones is I don't obviously just look at the high def picture and just make it like that. What I do is you get a program called paint.net. Now I'm just going to stay in here, because if I try to change the frame settings it'll probably lag out like I did before. Anyway, so what I did was went into paint.net. I looked up Four Swords Adventures just because my friend likes Zelda. I just thought it might be cool to make pixel art for him, so I just made all that. And you get the high quality picture. And when you go into paint.net, you can go resize, and in resize, sometimes it will be put in inches or in centimeters. So just change the resize to in pixels or something like that. So just saying it's pixelated. And there is another video like this on YouTube. I'm just chucking this in on the side, so you can probably find a more detailed one. But so you resize it, and since the height of the map it's now 126, it used to be 127. We'll show you what happens when it's at 127, because this used to be at max, but now they've cut down the height by 1. It's got this nasty looking roof on it, and if I break this down and try and put another block down, I won't be able to place it. So don't make the same mistake. If there's a pixel art that like goes up to the very top like this one, just make sure you save yourself from the trouble and make it 126. So yeah, make it 126, and see what happens there is when you make it 126, or if you make a floor drain, you make it as high as you want. You'll make the length just something custom, and they'll just do the length by itself. Just leave it as that. It's only coincidence that most of these, when they go 126, it goes 169 as well as the other ones. So pretty much what I do here is I got the Four Swords and just pixelated it to 126 tall, and it made all this for me. The only real tricky part is finding out what color goes where, because I know that guy's a pain in the ass because he's got so many different colors. So is this guy, because his arm was much different, but I couldn't make it just straight dark. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, the colors, they're really your opinion, so I can't tell you what colors to put down, unless for that one, because it's a tutorial on how I made it. So I hope this video has provided an insight on how I do these pixel arts, and how both the Left 4 Dead team and Isaac Clarke is made. And if there's any more that you want to see, if there's anything that I've missed out, send me another video. But I'm sorry I can't really provide more, but that's pretty much what you can really say about pixel art. Surely experienced pixel artists would be able to scratch that. Anyway, so send me a comment or a video response or a private message telling me how to do other things, but yeah, about these, there's not really much else I can show you. So I hope this has helped you, and I'll see you later. Probably in my next video will be the one where where Zero from Vampire Knight is finished. So I still am working on him. Don't forget that. So yeah, I'll see you then.